All right. Troy Morris Trucking Cruiser 40 lap special on the point. Car number 8, that's Owen Stewart. To his outside, Bella Flaherty in the 16. Chris Knight in car number 9. Then it's the 82 of Jacob Michaud. Rob Flaherty in the 911. Sebastian Genowick, the winningest driver in the Cruisers here at Star in the 55. Sullivan Olson in the 6. Trevor Michaud in the 28. And newcomer Sam Leroy out back in car number 68. Green flag in the air. Troy Morris Trucking 40 lap special underway. Owen Stewart leads away. Ooh, contact. Rob Flaherty in the 9 of Knight. Flaherty's got a flat tire and he's headed to the pucker brush. Knight keeps the 9 car rolling for the moment. We'll see if Flaherty does as well. Both cars still rolling. We stay green. Owen Stewart leads lap number 1 in car number 8. Bella Flaherty in second. Rob Flaherty down pit road in the 911. So a little antsy, a little early for Rob Flaherty. It's going to cost him the race here tonight. Battle for third now. Sullivan Olson in the 6 car, pressuring the 82 of Jacob Michaud. Michaud in the 82 car just got that car finished for race time, and he gives up the 3rd spot to Sullivan Olson in car number 6. Sebastian Genowick in the 55, next in line down underneath the bottom side of the 82. Knight headed down pit road in car number 9. Michaud back to the 5th position now in car number 82. Owen Stewart in his first start with us in the Troy Morris Trucking Cruisers leads the way. Bella Flaherty having her best run in the Troy Morris Trucking Cruisers in the 2nd spot. Keep an eye on Sullivan Olson in that 6. He's your most recent winner in the Troy Morris Trucking Cruisers, trying to reel in the top 2, and it's a long ways to go in this one. 5 down, 35 to go for Owen Stewart in car number 8. Battle for second heating up now. Sullivan Olson is on the move in car number 6. He has reeled in Bella Flaherty for spot number 2. Sebastian Genowick trying to get the 55 car wound up and reel them 2. And battle for second now. Sullivan Olson to the bottom side on Bella Flaherty. Flaherty up the racetrack. Give the 2nd spot now to Sullivan Olson in car number 6 as they head down the back chute. Bella Flaherty back to 3rd. 4th is Sebastian Genowick. 5th is the 82 of Jacob Michaud. Then it's Trevor Michaud and Leroy your field. Owen Stewart starting to reel in the tail end of the field now in car number 8. Sullivan Olson trying to reel him in. Battle for third starting to heat up now between Sebastian Genowick and the 16 of Flaherty. Genowick gets to the bottom side and give the 3rd spot at the line now to the 55 of Sebastian Genowick. Owen Stewart now has caught Leroy at the back of the pack. Sullivan Olson has it down to about a car length and a half as they head down the back straightaway. Leroy stays to the bottom side, lets your leaders by without any issue as the top 3 are starting to break apart. Leroy sideways down the back straightaway. Oh, Sebastian Genowick had to take evasive action. On the racetrack in the 911. I'm going to cross the field up at the line. 11 laps in the record books of the scheduled 40 here tonight in the special event for the Troy Morris Trucking Cruisers. This is one of the newest divisions of the Star Speedway, part of our fast $5 Friday night program, and making their first appearance here on the Saturday night racing program, and had the biggest field in the history of the Cruisers here tonight. The scoreboard is not correct because we have a few cars from the Oxford Plains Speedway and they do not run transponders in their cruiser class. So don't go by the board, go by what I'm telling you. Green flag set to fly. Troy Morris Trucking Cruisers back underway. Owen Stewart gets the jump now. Sebastian Genowick in the 55 car has it wound up down the back straightaway. Gets underneath the 6 of Sullivan Olson for the 2nd spot. Jacob Michaud and Bella Flaherty going at it right behind those two as your leader Owen Stewart trying to open up the gap because he knows Sebastian Genowick trying to nail down the biggest win in the Cruiser history here tonight in car number 55. Genowick has been the winningest driver in Cruiser racing here at Star, but right now Sullivan Olson fending him off from the high side. Sebastian Genowick, Sullivan Olson still side by side for that second spot. Battle for second still going on now. Genowick starting to get the upper hand on the bottom side in car number 55. Give the second spot to Sebastian Genowick in car number 55. Sullivan Olson falls back to the third spot. Genowick now going to have to go to work to reel in your leader, Owen Stewart, in car number 8, as there's still a long ways to go in this one. Still 25 laps remaining for the 6 of Owen Stewart. Sebastian Genowick already starting to reel him in. Genowick didn't look like he had much of a good car in the heat racing action, but he's making it happen here for feature event racing action. He has caught your leader, Owen Stewart. That time, Genowick bobbled a little bit through turns 1 and 2 and allows Sullivan Olson to reel him back in down the back straightaway. Leroy headed down, looked like he was headed down pit road. He stays on the racetrack. Sebastian Genowick now pressuring your leader, Owen Stewart, in car number 8. Passing flag being given to the 68 of Leroy. Looks like he's electing the middle of the racetrack right now through turns 1 and 2. Your leader is able to get to his outside now down the back straightaway. Stewart made quick work of that and opens up the gap to about a car length and a half down into turns 3 and 4. Rob Flaherty next in line to go a lap down to your leader, Stewart, as Flaherty pulls the 911 up the racetrack, gives your leaders the whole bottom lane. Nice, classy move there for Rob Flaherty in the 911 to give your leaders all the running room. Bella Flaherty still having a nice run in the 4th spot right now in the 16 car. Looks like Rob's headed down pit road in the 911. Cruisers are jocking me right now. Looks like they're going down pit road, then they stay on the racetrack. I'm just not going to say it anymore. Top 3 still breaking away, this time by 15 laps to go for your leader, Owen Stewart. Genowick thought about the outside groove, and that opens up the bottom side for Sullivan Olson in the 6. Genowick sticking with the outside groove now in the 55 car. Not going to work out for Sebastian Genowick, and he's going to give back the second spot to Sullivan Olson in car number 6. Genowick, not what he wanted to do there, thought about the outside groove, and it cost him that second spot. Now Sullivan Olson has his shot at your leader, Owen Stewart, for the race lead. Good racing up front. Your top 3 all over each other right now as they head down the back straightaway. It's Stewart, Olson, and Genowick. 4th is Flaherty, and 5th belongs to the 82 of Jacob Michaud. Ryan Stewart protecting the bottom side at all costs right now, and nobody has stepped out to the outside. Genowick tried it, but it didn't work out for him. We'll see if Olson wants to try the outside as well, but he knows he's got to protect that second spot because Genowick is ready to pounce in car number 55. Olson now using a little bit of the front bumper, trying to find a way by Owen Stewart in car number 8 as they head down through turns 1 and 2. Bella Flaherty trying feverishly in the 16 car to reel them in, but she's about a straightaway back in that 4th spot. Owen Stewart is feeling heavy pressure from the front bumper of Sullivan Olsen in car number 6. Sebastian Genowick had to get on the binders there, and he almost ran over the 6 Olsen as they are going at it for the top spot right now in the Troy Morris Trucking Cruiser 40-lap special. 10 fingers in the air this time by from Chief Starter Dave Tibbetts. 10 laps to go at the line for Owen Stewart in car number 8. Lap traffic once again about a straightaway ahead of your leaders. I do think they will get there before the end of this one. Leroy and Flaherty battling for position at the back of the pack as your leaders are coming in a hurry now. Leroy down underneath Flaherty takes back that spot at the back of the field in the Troy Morris Trucking Cruiser special here tonight. Top 3 have been in a line under a blanket for the last 25 laps or so. Nobody is stuck to the outside yet, as laps starting to tick away. Only 8 more trips around the Star Speedway for Owen Stewart if he can hang on. Sullivan Olsen trying feverishly to find a way by, and as is the 55 of Genowick. Leroy moves up the racetrack, lets your leaders go, so your leaders have clean racetrack. Looks like all the way to the end of this one. Can anybody get by the 8 of Owen Stewart? Bumper tag that time. Oh, contact for the race lead between Stewart and Olsen. All 3 cars made contact in turns 1 and 2 that time. 5 to go at the line this time by, and someone's got to make a move and make it happen here with 5 more trips around the Star Speedway in the Troy Morris Trucking Cruiser main event. Rob Flaherty headed down pit road. This time he's going down to the 911. Top 3 still all over each other as laps ticking away this time by. Going to be 3 to go for Owen Stewart. Nobody has stepped to the outside. They're just shadowing each other right now. We'll see what happens if things get physical here in the final 3 circuits. Oh, Genowick sideways in the 55 car. Owen Stewart protecting the bottom side. Genowick not stepping to the outside in the 55. 2 laps to go this time by for Owen Stewart up front in car number 8. 2 laps to go for Stewart. Sullivan Olsen pushing the 8 car around the racetrack, but it does not look like he's going to do anything. We'll see if he thinks about a bump and run on the final lap. White flag in the air. Final trip around for Owen Stewart in car number 8. White flag is out. Genowick gives the bumper. Stewart sideways up front. Sebastian Genowick went full tilt into turns 1 and 2 to try to get your top 2 out of shape, but it didn't work out for him. Checkered flag in the air. Your Troy Morris Trucking Cruiser special winner going to be Owen Stewart. 2nd to Sullivan Olsen. 3rd to the 55 of Genowick. Good run for Bella Flaherty. 4th and 5th goes to Jacob Michaud. We'll head trackside.